welcome back. So I'll probably cut some stuff from the last one to get it to fit the time, but let's continue. So here we have truck mode. It rolls like a truck should. You can, of course, use the same thing to plug in the shield, which I'll save up time doing that. He also has his gun, which you can plug in under here using these tabs. But if you do that, and I'll end up just popping things off, it does hinder, so you can't actually twist it. All right, without further ado, let's get to the last mode. Oh, by the way, wind blade. He's longer, he's not as wide, and he's still a little bit taller. So let's get down to robot mode and see how we go. All right, so we're going to try and leave this guy together now. Maybe, yeah, I think that might be a better idea. So you're going to fold out the wings again, just to get them out of the way. And we will go from bottom to top. I think would probably make it easier. Actually, what I might do, I will disconnect the truck temporarily, just to get, for the most part, him back into transformation. Now, don't do like I keep doing and pushing down this, because that's just going to break these eventually. So you're going to pull these out, just fold that down and plug them back into place. And then we can leave that as is. So we're just going to plug that back on. Whoops. Make sure that I don't accidentally dislodge the thing itself. Hey, you can have a flying truck. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to unplug the arms again. And we're going to fold them out. It would be helpful if you can see. Fold it out, untab that. And they will be right for the moment. We're going to come under here. And we're going to, well, we'll just untap all that to give us some clearance. And we'll start with the feet and work our way down. So we're going to untab these again, and we'll just leave them flopping about. Whoops. We'll put it on this side, and we'll split the legs. And what we're going to do, same thing as what we did before. So we're going to pull out this, we're going to push the tire back, but this time as we're putting it in, you're going to bend, so it goes around, and then eventually you should get it far enough that it'll slide into place, fold the wheel back, put the nose cone in, and leave it where it is. Same thing on the other side. So we will finish this leg off. So what you're going to do, is you're going to flip this piece up. You're going to pull this down and around, and this will tab into here and under. And then on this side, thank God this thing doesn't paint chip easy. This tab is going to go into here, and voila, we have a leg done. So be right back. So there we go, legs all done. Now we will lift this up and we're going to rotate the arms all the way around the back. Yes. So next what we're going to do is we're going to fold the tires in. If you could actually see, would be helpful. We're going to just temporarily lift the back of the cab up just to give us a little bit of room. And we'll come around this side if we can. And you're going to just get these out of the way, fold these out, because they are going to go back around the tires again. So we can try and get, if you can see them, push the stands back up over top. Try to keep things focused. And then we're going to stand it up and we're going to fold it up until it sort of fits inside. And then, as I said, they fold in together, so there's a hole here and a hole here. But it doesn't really help to go one in the other. So just push them together. And then you want to just sort of wiggle it forward, and when you bend it over, make sure that it has clearance, that it can double over the same way. Close that up, to keep it in place. Now, providing the arms have moved, these holes are going to tab onto these, like so. And then you want to sort of fold these joints until you have something of a reasonably flat backpack. And if you've got something like that, you've got it. All right, let's continue now. I'm going to rotate the wings and just fold these in because I haven't done it already. And we'll push them back just to give us a little bit of clearance. All right, next we're going to fold this up. And you want to keep this piece straight back and just bend the gray. And then it comes around, bend that there. This will tab into the side of the fuel tank. Hopefully, if everything's lined up properly. Come on. Here we go. And then we can fold an arm down and we can rotate it to proper orientation. And then we can open up the hand. Hopefully get it out without breaking my nail again. Rotate the fist, close that up, and we have an arm all done. So be right back. So there we go, 2 arms. We're going to bring the wings back in place. We're then going to pull down on the front here. There is a little thumb groove back here to lift up the head. Push it all the way, push that in till it goes click or feels it. Bring that down. And there we go, we have Octane in his robot mode. And like I said, this has been fun trying to do all these videos since I got this guy Wednesday, I think it was. Tuesday, Wednesday, one of the two. So he does look great, I will say that much. He does look great. This is the alternative face I've got him on. I will show the accessories in a moment, but let's get down to articulation. So his head can do a full 360. It can look up that far if you use a transformation joint, and it can look down that far, not much. If you pull the wings out of the way, his arms can do a full 360. He has bicep rotation. He has single jointed elbow, which I will get to something else in a minute. He has wrist rotation. And because it's not tabbed in, you can get some movement there. He has fully articulated fingers with ball joint at the tip. Pull that down a bit. And individual joints, along with individual joints here and a ball joint. Now, if you want more articulation in his arms, and I didn't realize this until I realized I transformed it wrong at one point. You can turn around the arm, turn around the hand, and now you have more or less a double jointed elbow. And if you force that up, you can get a lot higher. The downside is you see a lot more screw detail, but you get a lot more articulation, which is not too bad, honestly. So that is up to you. He has wrist, elbow rotation, waist rotation. He does not have an ab crunch. He can flip up the flap here. His legs go that far forward. They go that far back. Really nice ratchet. They can go out that far, which isn't too bad considering his feet are made of die cast. He has hip rotation. He has single jointed knee getting that far. He has a crazy ankle bend, although mine's untabbed. No, it's still tabbed in. It can go also way back, and he has a toe bend, which I don't know what you would use that for, but sure, why not? So there we go. Also, I just wish his hips had a few more ratchets because it makes doing an A stand a bit pain in the backside. So you can use his shield, tab it on the side. But as for his gun, you can just pull down the handle if you haven't already. And mine will only hold it in one hand because once again, this tab is either too big or the tab or the hole in his hand is too small. So it only fits in his right hand. And then Just tab that inside, if you can find it. Come on. Come on. Don't do this to me. There we go. He does hold it very well once he finally has it in his hand. So, there we go. He has his gun. And voila. And let's get down to final size comparisons. Oh, I almost forgot. Accessories. You can't see it too well against my top here, but he does have 5 alternative faces, comes with a screwdriver, and comes with a card. Also, just to point out that the Decepticon logo on his chest is a aftermarket label, so no, this does not come on this figure. But let's get down to those size comparisons. Here he is with another third-party triple changer. Here we have a DX9's Gavolt, which as far as I'm concerned is my favourite Blitzwing, even though I only own one. But that's how those two scale together. And here he is with his leader Galvatron, even though if he was up to him, he would just bug out and have nothing to do with the Decepticon cause. As far as I'm concerned, Octane is basically Swindle 2.0. And there we have it, and as you can see, I have his gun way higher than it would be capable with the normal elbow. So that is the double hinge used, and because I will usually have him facing this way, no one will ever see those screws. So if you liked this video, please leave me a like. If you didn't like this video, leave me a dislike. It will not hurt my feelings. You can leave me a comment if you like, even maybe subscribe and ring that bell if you want to see anytime I post my videos. I post once a week. So if you did like this video, yeah, let me know. But apart from that, thank you for watching this and the previous part. You will most likely have watched these both on the same day as I'm posting them the same day. And I will catch you later.